Welcome back to AM Northwest. 1 in every 10 babies born in our area arrives prematurely. That's something our next guests know about all too well. Here to share their story, we're joined by March of Dimes ambassador family, Jeff and Katie Mandzij, and their son, 6-year-old Tanner, and 1-year-old Uriah. Hi, guys. Nice to have you here.
Hi.
Jeff, let me ask you first. Tanner was born 8 weeks early. That's a stressful delivery. It's not like the textbooks and the classes tell you. A whole different world opens up for you at that moment, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. We prepared to, we went through the Lamaze classes and preparing, to go through it that route. And that's not what God had planned. So it was pretty stressful. It was.
Katie, tell us what happened.
Actually, it was textbook, like perfect pregnancy, and then I woke up actually the day he was born. I had some weird stomach pain, and after trying to deal with it ourselves, we called the doctor, and they said, just come in and get checked. It's probably no big deal. And we went in, and then they told us about this rare HELP syndrome that is pretty uncommon, and they said, well, we think you might have it, but we're not totally sure. We're just going to check you. And then in that evening, they came in, and they said, okay, you have it. You definitely are having to have this baby right now. And they took us back.
How frightening.
And 8 weeks early, obviously, the lungs aren't developed at that point. How long was Tanner in the hospital?
He was in there for just under a month.
So I understand he needed surfactant, is that right?
Yes.
And that's something March of Dimes did a lot of research on, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. We definitely credit the research that they did in finding surfactant to saving Tanner.
So you go through this, and then a few years later, Uriah is here, but Uriah decides to be early too.
Yeah. What I had was really rare, like very, very small amount of pregnancies, or the second pregnancy is early with the same condition, and it turned out that the same thing happened with Uriah, so he was 6 weeks early.
How has March of Dimes helped you all along the way here?
Before we had Tanner, we actually weren't really involved with March of Dimes at all. We weren't aware of what they were doing and what the cause was about, and once we learned that they funded the surfactant and other research, like with steroid shots. And
He had something to say about it.
You want to
Would you like this? Here, take a look at that. That's very important information.
It got us involved, especially after Tanner. We credited him being a healthy boy with no asthma, no lung conditions.
That's remarkable. I mean, that is remarkable. That because eight weeks is awfully early. Tanner, you don't remember getting here early, do you?
I do.
Do you remember? Are you a kid who's ready to go when it's time to go? Are you early, or are you a kid who's late?
Sometimes I'm late, sometimes I'm early.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
You do pretty good.
Yeah.
So you really want to encourage everyone to take part in the March of Dimes, March for Babies coming up,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, April 30th, 9 a.m. Come on down, walk, help save babies, raise money.
When did you become aware of March of Dimes after your children were born? How soon did you make all those connections?
I would say in the hospital, actually. We were told, I think by the NICU staff, that surfactant was funded by the March of Dimes, and then after that we started looking into it further, and the first walk was the following April after Tanner was born. He was born in September. And we've been walking ever since then. So,
have you been able to connect with other families who've been through the same things that you've been through?
Definitely, definitely. I mean, anytime we share our story, it's amazing how many people come and say, "Gosh, I was born prematurely," or my cousin, or my niece, or my nephew, or so many people.
We see video of people the walk. The walk is really a fun event, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Tanner and all of our friends and their kids and family and their kids, nieces, everybody has a great time because there's so many activities for the kids to do. They really enjoy it.
Yeah, well, he's asking. Yes, we can hear you now.
That's right. If you'd like to find out more about the March of Dimes March for Babies, it is on April 30th in Portland, Salem, and Vancouver, starting at 9. We're going to put all the information on our website at KATU.com so you can find out more about it. And he's calling right now to get it.
Make
sure everybody's there.
Story. We really appreciate it.